The show starts in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome to the Holy Shhh Podcast. Abe put a disappearing act on us. We don't know what happened.
Oh, shit.
But it's the three amigos. There he is. Welcome to the Holy Shhh Podcast. It's your boy Ron T, the icon. It's the three amigos today.
It's your boy ABE from DET. It
is the Samoan werewolf, Chuck Jordan.
Nah, you're werewolf.
No coach today, but we're gonna keep it moving for Smackdown for July 26th. This one's kind of special. I'm gonna start it off to where the show kicks off with Nick Aldis on the phone talking to somebody about changes that was going on. I believe he was addressing Tongaloa's eye injury. He looked like Captain Hook. He had a patch on his eye. And they were saying that, they're disqualified from the gauntlet match that was going on later on in the night. And Solo said, wait a minute, we still got another one. They put Jacob Fatu in there. It was probably the best decision he could have made. Replaced Tongaloa with Jacob Fatu. And it was approved by Nick Aldis. So that match was later on in the night. But the first match of the night was LA Knight versus Santos Escobar. LA Knight getting the win, even though Elektra Lopez tried to do her little distraction. But after the match, Logan Paul came and jumped LA Knight and got a little assist by Santos Escobar. Looked like they got a little alliance going on there. What'd you think of this one, Chuck?
I missed this one.
I
was watching The Miz on Legends. By the way, that's you guys gotta watch it. It was really good. But I was still watching that and missed my alarm to let me know that Smackdown was going on.
Shout out to The Miz though. That is a story right there. From
I got so
nobody
much respect for him now.
From nobody to was a reality TV star with the Real World, saying that he wanted to be a wrestler, then making it happen, and now a Hall of Fame career? It's crazy. But shout out to The Miz. But you saw this.
Yeah, I definitely did catch it. And shout out to Elektra Lopez. She can distract me any day of the week. Santos Escobar.
We were trying to figure out. We were trying to figure out if she was tall or Santos was just short. We've determined that she's 5'8", so Santos is short. But
Santos is definitely a midget. But I mean, a small person. I'm sorry, we have to be politically correct. He is a small person. I like that alliance.
But we say little people.
Right. I like that alliance though. With Santos, seems like he like the higher help. He always come around when a heel need a little help. So I like that role for him. And I like Logan Paul actually showing up, even though this was taped and we knew he was there last week. But definitely, yeah, it was a much needed build up for SummerSlam, giving LA Knight a nice push into his United States title match.
Yeah, I thought it was a right decision too for him to get that win. But this whole thing with there he is.
The Four Horsemen.
King Coach in the building. Go ahead and introduce yourself for the people. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
You already know what it is, man. Your boy King, Coach DTM. What's good?
What you think about the first match?
We were just talking about the first match with LA Knight getting the win over Santos Escobar, and then Logan Paul coming out to jump LA Knight and getting assist by Santos Escobar. They got a little alliance going on there.
Oh yeah, that was a good match. That was good. I like that. He had to get the one up because he's gonna go, to his hometown.
Yeah.
Right.
So what do you think they're gonna get some more shenanigans with Santos Escobar, or do you think this was just like a one-off because of the match?
I think it was probably a one-off because of the match, but there's no telling because he don't have no real storyline going on. So I could see him having something to do with it.
Yeah. Also, what did you think of Electra Lopez's attire today? No comment.
No comment on that. Next question. What did it say? Next question.
But then, the next segment we had was Jade Cargill and Bianca going out calling out the tag team champs.
I saw this one.
You have Isla Dawn and Alba Fire, and they attacked them from behind, but still got the business. Chuck, what did you think of this segment?
First and foremost, they did it in heels. Okay.
They did.
And they threw them little rag dolls off the ring like they're supposed to be. Okay? 'Cause at the end of the day, we only want one thing. We want this back. We want this back, okay?
Yeah, it's a must, man.
They look good on their
must.
shoulders. What do you think, Coach?
It's a must. It's a must. They don't even look right without the belts at this point, man. I need them to go ahead and get them belts back. It was a good segment. Bianca is always making sure she's the one starting off with the mic. I feel like she thinks she got the better mic skills between the two. What y'all think?
Yeah, I
agree.
agree.
I agree.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I think she took weight to that and knew that. And it's like, look, yeah.
Shout out
Hey,
Jade Cargill with the gorilla press, man. She just ridiculously strong, man.
Yeah.
So they definitely need those titles back. But at the same time, this might be the heel turn that we waiting on. You might get no title win, and the turn might happen SummerSlam. Never know.
Why is everybody rushing this? We
kinda
know
soon,
Triple H
man.
is long-term booking. This is gonna be money when it happens. It don't have to happen fast. Let it simmer. Let it slow cook. Put it in the pressure cooker. Let it simmer. Let it build.
I'm definitely interested to see what's going to happen at SummerSlam. I don't know for sure that they're going to win it, and I don't know for sure if they're going to lose it. So I like going into it knowing that there's a possibility of anything happening. If they don't win it, it could be leading up to the heel turn. I don't know if it's exactly going to happen. I hope it doesn't happen at SummerSlam. I hope, like you said, Chuck, the long-term booking and kind of push it down the line a little bit. But I am always impressed with, especially how strong Jade Cargill was, just to lift her up and throw her out the ring like that. And shout out for that catch too. That was a nice catch outside the ring, because they got to be hard to have somebody flying at you like that.
Definitely.
They know the Holy Shhh Podcast is in the building, so they turned up right now. What up?
Then, so the next segment after that, you had a little backstage with B-Fab and the Street Profits running into Terrence Crawford. So Terrence Crawford was in the building, and that led to the very next match. Well, before then, it was Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax talking backstage about her options of cashing in. And Tiffany looked like she was kind of disappointed that she couldn't cash in when she wanted to, because Nia basically told her, don't cash in until after match.
Don't cash
in on me at all. So, what do you think, Abe, is this is going to lead to? Or what do you think?
They setting it up. They setting it up. Nia Jax is going to get screwed by Tiffany, man. I can see it coming a mile away. But I also don't think Tiffany going to win it. I think she might cash in on Bayley and lose it. She's not ready to be champion. It's too many other deserving women right now, man. I can't really see her as a champ right now.
No, not at all.
You don't think so, Coach?
No, not at all. Not right now.
Not right now.
So, Chuck, do you think that Tiffy should hold on to later on in the year, maybe closer towards WrestleMania, to cash in? Therefore, she can get that deserving title win. That's what I'm thinking should happen.
You know me, dog. I like long storytelling. You know, I don't believe you got to rush like what's Drew McIntyre. You don't have to rush like Drew, and there's no more briefcase. Let the briefcase linger. Let it linger. Let
that
the
wasn't
slow
rush.
cook.
That wasn't rushing. That was stupidity, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely.
He told Drew, don't turn that briefcase in. Let it breathe, man. He was just like, nah, I'm cashing in now.
Yeah, man.
So now we just got
let it slow cook.
one Money in the Bank, just miss Money in the Bank. But that led up to what seemed like it was like it would seem like it should have been the main event, but it was the tag team gauntlet match. And this match was wild. Like the first matchup was Baron Corbin and Apollo Crews versus Angel and Berto. They had them come in with the wrong name. I don't know if anybody noticed that. It said it was Elektra Lopez and Santos coming out when it was Angel.
That shows you how irrelevant they are.
That's terrible, man. But,
Right.
well, what did you think this first match? I thought Baron Corbin and Apollo Crews looked pretty good at this first match.
They finally
What do
got
you-
a lot of catering.
Yeah. What did you think of the actual match though, Chuck?
The
this
match
first
is
matchup.
good. I'm happy that they finally got Apollo and Baron look good together. I didn't think they would, but they had a strong presence. Until, I was happy they didn't go for two matches.
I thought
Yeah, so-
Apollo broke his neck at one point during this.
Man. So
I did too.
So before we get into
That
talk
made me
about the whole
nervous,
match, I'm gonna just give the little matchups of what it was. It was Baron Corbin and Apollo Crews versus Angel and Berto. Baron Corbin beat Angel with the End of Days, and then you had the Street Profits came out, and Street Profits got the win and ended up against Pretty Deadly. And this is where I thought that. Well, with the Street Profits, with Apollo Crews, you had Tez try to do a back suplex and dropped Apollo Crews high off the back of his head. I was like, oh no. I'm glad he stood back up. I thought it was a wrap. The ref thought it was a wrap too.
I thought it was back to catering for a minute.
Yeah. then later on, Tez had a Kit Wilson up for a brain buster, and Elton Prince hit him in the knee, and then he almost dropped Kit Wilson on his neck. I was just like, Tez.
Yeah. He about to
Tez,
kill a
what's
couple
going
people
on?
today.
So later on in that match, you had Tez had his injured knee, which played into them going against the OC, and Dawkins got the win for him on that. And then we ended up with the Bloodline, Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga versus the Street Profits. And this is what I really want to talk about. Coach.
Talk to me. Listen. First of all, can somebody explain why Candyman was out there with that eye patch on? What happened to his eye?
I have no idea what happened to his eye.
I'm like, this nigga got the pink eye, son. What happened to his eye?
Right.
But it was cool. But I will say that this should have been the main event.
Yes, it should have.
I think they dropped the ball with that one because the main event was extremely boring. But this should have been the main event. And Jacob again, never ceased to amaze. The agility that he got. No, man, I'm talking about that boy is something different.
Man, so hey, when your boy Jacob Fatu, you was like, you were texting us during the match like, wow.
Yeah, man, he out cold, man. I'm having a hard time saying who got the better moonsault between him and Tiffany.
And Tiffy?
But I'm gonna just say him just because he's 280 pounds, and the effort it takes to do that is insane.
Man.
And Tiffy is a gymnast, so
Yeah, she a gymnast, man. He an ex-con, so shout out to Jacob.
he was doing backflips off the fence in the yard, like
Right.
Off that top bump. He was off that top bump. Like, what up?
Chuck, what was your highlight of this entire segment?
Honestly, everything Jacob did was just flawless.
highlight.
From I'm telling you, like even like I know every Samoan does the Samoan slam, but his look like he literally lifts them and then he jumps back on them. It's not like they're just falling. He's
Yeah.
like he's I can't even explain. I want to say kip up, but he's standing and jumping on his shoulders on them.
Mhm.
And then when he jumped up on the corner, I was in the group text like, "Holy shit! Like what the hell did we just see?" Because I've never seen somebody jump up that quick and jump and flow. It was like perfect backflip.
No hands too. It was just
Oh,
like
Oh man.
Look, first and foremost, Solo needs to be training with somebody on the low or training with Jacob on the low before this match versus Cody. Because if not, he needs to just come out, fake an
He don't
injury,
got- He don't
and
got
just
that
let
in his
Jacob
repertoire.
fight Cody on SummerSlam. Because right now, if Solo ain't gonna do some Jacob type shit, I don't even want to see him in the ring.
man, Jacob.
You know
is,
he's not gonna do that. You know he's
I
not
know
gonna do
he's not,
that.
but I'm saying,
Yeah.
if I was Solo, I'll be low on the low in the background and really trying to prove myself. Because right now, we all said he was gonna get overshadowed, but right now he's looking like he should have been the enforcer for Jacob.
Yeah,
He's not a tribal chief.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I would say that moonsault was originally done by Christopher Daniels, called the best moonsault ever. I think that Jacob took it to a new level. That was, man, I've never somebody that big be able to move that swiftly and show that amount of agility, like without effort. It looks like it's crazy.
Definitely.
I will say
That,
this too before we pass this part up. Baron Corbin, when they first came out, I was really disappointed, but they threw me off and they actually did their thing. So I'll give them a shout out for that. Man, I was upset at first. I'm like, oh man, everybody must be on vacation or something. But then then they came through and did their thing. So I was like, all right, bet.
I wasn't. I was the opposite. I said, send their ass back to NXT, man. Reset them again. Shit.
Hey, we all kind of old. Do y'all remember the movie Three Ninjas?
Yeah.
Speak for yourself, dog.
Guys that, you remember the wacky guys that was chasing the kids in the first movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does Pretty
Oh, yeah.
Deadly remind me of them guys?
I can't take them serious, dog. I can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
I
can't.
was looking at them with the little ponytails. All I kept
Yes,
saying
boy.
was, slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it. I'm like, oh man, these bums, get them off my TV.
Right.
I will say that I was impressed by Baron Corbin, just by him doing some of the high flying stuff that he's doing now. But he took a step up when he did go to NXT, and him and Brian Breaker were tag team partners, and that's when I was like, okay, he's kind of getting his footing back. And I like seeing him and Apollo together. I think they could make that work. But I will say that pop-up Samoan drop, like you were talking about,
Yeah.
they've been saying it all over the internet that Jacob Fatu has one of the best, if not the best looking Samoan drop, the most devastating looking Samoan drop in all of wrestling right now. So shout out to Jacob Fatu, man. Is looking like all the hype coming from about Jacob Fatu before he came
Man, look,
into
put
the
the title on that
WWE
man.
is
Hey, and let's give a little shine to Tama Tonga. I liked him today. He had a little bit more shine. He was talking. I like that.
Oh yeah, I was saying about that Montez with the knee injury. That's where it came into play. Was he tried to hit that frog splash, landed on his feet, tweaked his knee, got up, and that's when he caught that Samoan drop. And then the best moonsault I've ever seen for the 3 count. So they are now the Bloodline, the #1 contenders against DIY for the tag team titles. And if Jacob is involved, he about to get a tag team title. That's what's about to happen right now.
Right.
Jacob is involved.
I think they're setting it up for
Jacob is the team.
Yeah.
I think they're setting up the Usos versus the Tongans.
Yeah. Because they kept
They might
making
be.
reference that he was temporary. They kept making it known that the Tongans are going to take the titles.
Dogger, I just want to know what happened to his eye. Somebody need to, if you know what happened to his eye, put it in the comments whenever y'all see this. Let us know what happened, because
Wash your hands after you boo boo.
Do hashtag Candyman's eye.
I tell my kids that all the time.
Right.
Hey. He was too close to Solo's booty.
Stand out
Yeah.
there.
Well,
He was
like
smelling-
I'm
he was smelling
surprised that was
Hey, look, you.
Like-
I love
Like,
you,
I'm-
Solo.
yeah.
I love you,
Solo.
Solo.
Now, so I'm surprised that this was not the main event, because they still had more to go. They had a segment after this where Grayson Waller basically threw Austin Theory under the bus to get knocked out by Terrence Crawford. He said, called him out, said, "You disrespected me, and if you step closer, my man Austin Theory gonna knock you out." So Austin Theory looked like he was about to say, "Look, I don't want no smoke," but he caught that right and went to sleep.
That's how Abe used to do me back in the day. He was like, man, you keep coming, I'm gonna get Tay to holler at you. I'd be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna go on record right now saying this. Now that this done happened, Crawford is about to take his first L on his next fight.
You think so?
No
I
way.
know so.
It's gonna be on the
I'm gonna
same
tell you
week.
why.
It's gonna be on the
tell you
same
why.
night as SummerSlam.
I'm gonna tell you why. Whenever people get out of their character, whenever they get out of their field and start trying to do other stuff, that's when you see them you can tell they're complacent.
They lose
gonna
their
take an
focus.
L. Yeah. So that's what happened with Wilder. He did the same thing. Got on that show. He was on the way up. He got on that White Housewives show, and now he keep getting beat up. That's the same thing that
Fury.
happened to yeah.
Tyson Fury.
Even what was that? I think Ronda took her first L when she was trying to go back and forth with like the magazines and all that. And when she got her head kicked off by her old girl. So I'm going on record. We're gonna take that first L. 40-1.
I don't know. I'm pulling for Terrence Crawford. I hope he wins it, but I don't know. Your predictions. Now, if he come out to the ring first, then we already know Terrence Crawford. All right. But after this, we had this video package of Cody Rhodes
Oh God.
talking about not having any allies going up against the Bloodline. He took everybody out, which actually fed into later on in the night the way SmackDown ended. What do you think is going to happen with this Cody Rhodes versus Solo? What do you think is going to happen with this, Abe? What's your prediction on this?
You know, I was saying Randy was gonna take it from Cody. I had full intentions on that, but I've been reading reports that Randy is having some serious back issues again with his surgery. So now that leads me to believe Solo gonna win the title, man. I got a good
You
feeling
think
he gonna
so?
win it, man. I don't think Roman gonna show up. Like Chuck said, I don't see Roman coming to SummerSlam. And if Randy is hurt, I do see Solo winning that title.
Chuck, what do you think?
Solo's gonna win, and I also think the Tongue is gonna win. And then I think Roman's gonna come back in bad blood. I don't think he's coming back to SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that also,
What's your
gives
prediction,
you some
Coach?
time. And it also gives you some time to bring Jimmy back. Now, if you bring Jimmy back the right way, I think you can have him kind of like not take away from what Jay's doing and put them back together. But you would have to do it the right way and not have it be all about the bloodline, but just them being brothers. You know what I'm saying? But right, like I said, they already dropped the ball with Jay. But I hope Jimmy's coming to, apologize and say he fucked up and not really focus on the bloodline and let Roman do him until down the road to where they have to come back to help him.
Yeah.
But he's
So,
definitely losing
what do you think, Coach?
Jacob can walk.
You know what? I'm definitely thinking that Cody about to lose it. it's not going to be a fair loss, though, of course. But Cody about to lose it. I think Bloodline finna come with all the gold, you know, to make it even more interesting when Roman does come back and he try to link up with the Usos, and you know they can try to get all the gold back from them. You know what I mean? Bad Blood don't sound like a bad spot for him to come back based off of the name of it, and you know the play on words of it. So it's all Bad Blood in there right now. Anyway.
Yep.
And he called him on his video package. I don't know if y'all caught that. Solo called Roman on his video package.
Yeah. It was that's how they ended it. I was gonna get to that, but I would say my prediction is I think Jimmy comes back. I think Cody keeps the title because Jimmy, and I think that's how Jimmy comes back because he's been cleared. He's ready to go, and I think he comes back SummerSlam to help Cody get the win, and that is his first step of redemption, is helping Cody retain the title against Solo. That's my prediction.
That's a good prediction.
I think the other Tonga comes in before that. I think the other Tonga comes in before that.
Other Tonga?
And I did hear that
I think
Jimmy got new attire and a new song that he's supposed to come out to or whatever too. I heard his dad put that out there.
I think the other Tongan comes into play because of SummerSlam, and I think that's how you bring him in, because of SummerSlam. But I guess we got our backstage segment with Andrade and Mello. Mello still talking trash, maybe more empty threats.
I'm starting to like him, dog, because it takes a different individual to keep talking trash even after you keep losing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You just keep looking at him like that's not your line, that's his line. You can't be saying
right.
that.
Yeah.
Bro, he was like, I'm LeBron. You're more like Bronny. He said, well, I'll beat Bronny because I'm next. Who wants to beat Bronny right now?
I do. That kid is rich.
Exactly. Yeah. He got money right now.
He was already rich. His daddy rich. His daddy a billionaire. He already got a billionaire.
He got his own money now.
I'm rich. You're not rich. I'm rich.
Yeah. You're not rich.
So Shaq said to his kids,
Yeah.
LeBron got different things with his kids. LeBron like, my money is our money. Shaq was like, my money is mine and my daughter's money. My son's got to earn it.
I will say Mello and Andrade did put on a really good match, so I actually am okay with this rematch. It's gonna be, I think they're gonna do. I think Carmelo wins this next match, and then they do their was it the rubber match as they call it, the third match?
Yeah.
No, Carmelo's going to continue to lose and just be arrogant and cocky about losing. That's his gimmick right now. I think it works for him. Like, he's oblivious to the losses.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, you know what? I did lose. So what?
Is you down there by old Shillelagh?
No. Well, probably about 4 blocks from there.
I see the bus right behind you.
Yeah, I saw the bus behind you.
They parked the bus there, but I'm like
okay.
3 or 4 blocks down.
Well, yeah, what? Yeah, okay, I see it now. I see what it is. That's what they got going on down there?
Oh, it's turned up right now, man. They got a little party going on. You can see, I don't know if you can see that in the tent behind me.
Oh yeah.
Right there, the big party right there. They doing like they got a party going on at
Coaches outside.
The shelter. Yeah, you know I stay outside, B. You know what I mean? I stay outside. I done had 6 police officers walk up to me since I've been down here. I'm like, here, man. Tell your friends I'm here. I'm good.
Well, speaking of outside, where's the main event? Michin and Bayley versus Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton. And during Michin's entrance, Nia Jax attacked Michin outside the ring and put her out. So the match started off with Bayley in a handicap match.
Yeah.
For the most part, Michin was out of this for the most part. She eventually get back in, but of course, as we expected, Nia Jax defeats Bayley to set up this whole doubt of Bayley winning at SummerSlam. But I thought this turned out pretty good. Tiffy hit Bayley in the head with that briefcase, and that's how Nia Jax hit her with the Annihilator. Chuck, you enjoyed that? You enjoyed this match? I actually thought it was a pretty good
Yes.
match. I thought it was the wrong match for the main event, but I really did think this match was pretty good. What did you think, Chuck?
I thought it was a solid match. Only reason I thought that they, even though we all know the refs controlled the timing, I think the only reason they put the gauntlet in the middle was just the women. You can adjust their time at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the only reason they didn't put them dead last, is due to the fact that you don't know how long that gauntlet could have been, especially if the way Montez was dropping people and everything. I love the Street Profits, but you never know when matches like that big, how much the timing will go. So it's like, I understood why they went last. And I've been loving Michin lately because she's been doing double duty, but for some reason, every time she's supposed to play hurt, she's just smiling at me or laughing. Like, maybe it's me. I'm just like, take the camera off her when she hurt and stop it.
Yeah. It looked like she was crying a little bit. What'd you think of this match though, Abe?
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I was just about to say the exact same thing. Michin, she deserves something, man, because she working hard, man. Whatever it is, a nice little push, get her own stable. But after all the dust is settled, somebody needs to put her in a title picture, man. Even if she lose, just give her a chance, you know?
I think I think whenever they do that mid carder is really gonna be a chance for some of these people that's been putting in work to get a chance to be in a title picture.
Yeah, definitely.
Coach, would you? I know you said you thought it was boring, but was it just because in comparison to the gauntlet match that was before it? It was like it's hard to follow that.
Yeah, I think it would have been a better match to me had it been maybe the second match of the opening show, right? Then I probably could have gave it a better rating of what it, of the outcome. But it really didn't get super interesting to me until toward the end, maybe the last 5 minutes or so, where I was like, oh, okay, now they're trying to turn up a little bit. But it wasn't that. I think it was because it was the finale,
Yeah. Yeah, that gauntlet was a hard match to follow. That was like. And shout out again to the Street Profits, though. Even though we've been joking about Tez dropping people in their head, they were in that match for like 25 minutes, 30 minutes straight.
Yeah, they was holding it down.
That was a waste of time. And he still got the L on one of the longest losing streaks I've ever seen.
And they don't even have Bobby no more. We can't even call him Bobby and the boys. What's going on, Chuck?
It's B-Fab and the boys.
B-Fab and the boys.
Does anybody be alarmed like I do when Dawkins does that little over the rope flip and be so like this close to hitting the table?
Man, I was just saying that
he
to
be like
Dawkins.
This close to hitting the table. I'll be like, oh, and he stand up like, I'm like, dog, you almost took yourself out. Like he be this close to hitting the table, fam. This close.
They need to have Dawkins jump on the other side of the ring, away from the table, where the ramp is. Therefore, he got some more space.
Like, y'all more space. Right? I'm not tripping. Like he does it all the time. And I'm always so scared when he does it because I'm like, no.
We had company over, and they don't even watch wrestling anymore. And they were like, oh wow, that was close.
Dangerous, right?
That man's dangerous.
The way that Smackdown ended, though, Chuck had brought it up earlier about Solo. Solo did his whole sit at the table with the three guys behind him, and he said, Roman, if you come back, you better acknowledge me or you'll end up like KO, Cody, and Randy. I was like, that was shots fired to Roman Reigns. Hey, I know that you was.
First off,
what did you think of this? No.
First off, I understand him talking about Kevin Owens and Randy. I get that, but Cody's still fighting. Like Cody. Why? Everybody just want to disrespect Cody. He ain't dead yet. Shit, you ain't did nothing. The nigga fighting you next week. But anyway, I feel it, man. It's dope. I think the vignettes that's been Solo's best thing lately is the vignettes. And But yeah, it was dope.
And the
Nice
looks he
little
been
setup.
giving Nick Aldis.
Yeah, definitely. It was a nice play off of the video package that we seen earlier from Cody.
Yeah.
Let me just tell y'all,
Coach.
the only two I want to see a video from now on is Solo and Cody. I don't want to see nobody else but not coming no more videos, no VHSs, no none of that.
Right.
Well, you guys still got what, one more person to talk about, right? Or is it two? Two
Two
more
more
people
for
to
the
talk
White
about.
Sox.
For the White
Dex-
Six.
Dexter Lewis and
and,
what's his name? Joe Gibbs.
Yeah. So Chuck, you were bringing this up. What was your thoughts on this the way to close out SmackDown?
I'm not understanding the whole, like, Jacob holding the whatever that neck garnish thing is.
Because he loves Solo.
Like,
He
Roman
said it.
Huh?
I love you, Solo.
That's because he loves Solo. He said it.
No, what I'm saying is like he'll have him on and then he'll talk and then he has to put him back on. Yeah, I think his vignette should start with him already having it on. You're the chief. You don't have to have somebody put it on every single time. You should come out with it on. Then again, maybe that was just because Roman used to always have it on. But,
So do you
Roman's
think
kept it on?
that
Because he's already acknowledged.
You think he's doing the video
Yeah.
stuff because he don't have the mic skills yet to do it in person?
I honestly think, and it's gonna sound really messed up, I think he looks more grimacing when on the vignettes than he does live. Like he looks more believable on the vignettes, and even though live, but with the fans interrupting him, sometimes he'll stop and he'll pause and he'll let like how Dominic gets distracted by the fans sometimes. Solo will you can tell he's changing his emotion by the fans and y'all gonna, like when he does it on the tapes though, he's just, y'all gonna acknowledge me because I'm this and this and this and this, as opposed to have to change your levels with the crowd and you suck, go home, we want Roman, and all the distractions. I think he looks more menacing with the vignettes.
Definitely.
I think that just because you can adjust the lighting, the lighting sets such a mood that you can't even see the rest of the Bloodline's faces behind them, and the lighting makes it look more menacing as well.
Do I look more menacing?
Yeah, a little bit, man. That's kind of menacing right there.
Sweet.
If you lean your head forward a little bit, that'll really look. There you go. It's perfect.
Hey.
You
You
put
and
your kick,
we get y'all asses beat.
All right,
I love you, Chuck Jordan.
So we are now officially 8 days away from SummerSlam. What do you rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, starting with Coach? What did you rate this SmackDown?
This SmackDown, I think I'll give it like a 7.5. I think the Gauntlet match definitely set it off. Just to be able to see Jacob in action. That's all his points too, by the way. No.
yeah, Jacob was crazy.
He got the
You
whole
said
7.5.
7. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. What about you, Abe?
I'm giving it a 4.2.
A 4.2.
Yeah, 4.2. And that's just basically because of the Gauntlet match. And probably because it was taped and I kind of read everything. I hate tape shows. It's always you can't watch. Like earlier, you was talking about you got to get off Facebook because you ain't seen Deadpool yet. Same thing. It got ruined. So, and then I don't know, man. If we wasn't going to SummerSlam, I don't think I'd be that hype about it, to be quite honest.
Yeah, that's true. It don't have that feel to it where you like, man, I can't wait to see X, Y, and Z. You don't have that.
Right.
I think Money in the Bank, leading up to Money in the Bank, was a lot more anticipation,
Yeah.
probably than SummerSlam.
Definitely.
So Chuck, what did you give this one?
Honestly, I'm going with Allen Iverson.
3. Damn. Sheesh.
Other than Bianca and Jay, which was a point, and then Jacob Fatu 2 points. I kind of was bored. I'm with Coach. And then the main event, I like Tiffy and I, but I'm with Coach. Like it was good for what it was. They can put on better.
Right.
I actually was just giving it a 7, but you know,
Right. I feel like
I was giving it a 7.
We need to reevaluate ours, man.
I don't know. I was just like, because that Gauntlets match took up most of the show, and kind of like that MJF match went like how long did that go? Was it 55 minutes or something like that?
Yeah, y'all. Yesterday, y'all all on our shout out Mike D. We had a nice interview with him, but yesterday y'all like, oh, Smackdown the better show because of Bloodline. I was trash tonight.
Yeah, they made us out to be a liar for the day. It's okay. They made us out to be a liar today. It's all right. Yeah, all right.
I still gave it a 7 though, because like I said, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that Gauntlet match.
Yeah,
and
that Gauntlet was it.
LA Knight's match was good, and I mean it was solid. And then you had the tag match, which I thought they did pretty good, but it was mainly because that Gauntlet match. So I give it a 7 because it could have did a little bit more, but they had to do the Gauntlet match, and it actually put some kind of actual like levity to that tag team titles and made it seem important too. So
Definitely.
but I gave it a 7.
I'm a critic. You know, I'm judging it for what I've seen them do better. I've seen them put on better matches. And it's not even just comparing them to Raw or NXT. Like SmackDown has had better shows than this.
I agree.
For this to be a SmackDown show, I'm going off the best SmackDown shows, the ones I've given 5s, and this ain't even a 5. This is an Allen Iverson tree, a tray.
Yeah.
Right here.
Do I need to lower my score to 6? I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? I'm taking mine back. I'm going down to a 5 now. I'm done.
I'm not going that far. I'll go with a 6 then. I reevaluate. I'll go with a 6.
Aim is usually on the same
Right.
same trajectory. We both
Right.
like this.
Well, that was it for the SmackDown. But like I said, we got 8 days before SummerSlam. They gotta turn up the heat, get us excited about it, even if we weren't going.
Yep.
Turn up for the summer, man. It's hot outside. Turn it up. Turn up the heat.
Well, that was like I said, that was SmackDown for tonight, and hopefully Raw is 3 hours of intriguing, thought-provoking
Intense.
action and something really big need to happen and get people talking and ready for SummerSlam. So we're looking at you, Hunter. Let's turn up a little bit.
Right.
Go, Paul.
But until next time, it is your boy Ron T the Icon.
It's your boy ABE from DET.
It is the Samoan werewolf Chuck Jordan.
Your boy Coach DTM. King Coach to you, baby.
All right, we'll catch you for Monday Night Raw. Till next time, it's the Holy Shhh Podcast.
Media.